Hey guys, technical with the video for you guys. In today's video, we're going to be unboxing an iPhone 12 that we bought from eBay for a really good deal. Now, as you guys seen in other video, we did unboxing and review for other models of iPhone, and this is the very first iPhone 12 that we're going to be unboxing. Now, this is a pre-owned or a used device, so that's why it's discounted, but it just shows how you can get these discounted phones off eBay or Amazon, which we did a lot of video on. So let's get started. So you can see it came in this packaging here. It did come through UPS, so it took about 3 days to come here, which initially it says 2 days, but they required for this one for the first time that I seen like where they needed a signature, so I had to wait the next delivery day because they tried the day and it didn't go through. So we're gonna go ahead and open this up here. Alright, so here's the phone here, and then some label stuff, and just to show you guys order summary of this. So here's the breakdown here. This is iPhone 12. Now this is the white 128 gig model, so it's a little bit bigger than the base 64 gig, and as you can see here, the price here, and then I did get a discount, so there was a 20% coupon. Sometimes they do coupon. It came out to $336 instead of $392, so that was a good deal. Get using that coupon, so sometimes you'll see those coupons come out. And here I'm gonna go ahead and take the tape off. Now let's go ahead and take a look in the box here. So see, it came in this box. It is a B grade, so you notice why it's a B grade. Now when you buy used phones, they usually have a grading where they go A grade, B plus. Usually you want to get anything B and above. I wouldn't recommend anything that says C or fair condition. So anything good condition, seller refurbished possibly, are going to be your good choice. So you can see here the white one here. Before we take a look at the phone, let's see what else we have. We have this charger cable, and that's pretty much all we get. So we'll put the box aside, put this cable here. This cable, as you can see here, it is the new USB type C cable, so it would use the USB-C cable, so that's a good thing. And then the phone itself, now there's plastic on here, so I'm gonna go ahead and try to remove the plastic on top here so you can really take a look at the phone. And as you can see here, this one, there is I can barely see any scratches or anything like that under the light, which is good. Look at the bottom here, it's a little bit dirty, but you can clean that up. Side here with the SIM tray looks good. There is a little bit of dent mark here, as you can see, very faint mark. Remember, this is used phone, so B grade. There's another nick up top here, so two different nicks here. This one's a little bit sharper, and then this side here, the 5G MMM wave and the side button. And then here on the camera side, there's not too much going on. It's pretty good for that part, so we're gonna try to turn it on here. So let's see if it powers on. Hopefully it powers on. If not, we might have to charge it. So it does power on, which is good. So a couple things whenever you guys are looking to buy cheap or looking for cheaper phones when it comes to eBay or Amazon, is always look at the seller's rating. So in the side of every listing, there's a seller rating. I usually buy from sellers that have at least 1,000 or more ratings. Also, whenever you're looking at it, make sure you read the description thoroughly on the phone. That says fully functional, which most phone will be fully functional. You also want to look for the carrier that it's compatible, so you want to make sure that it's compatible with your carrier, like if you're using AT&T or Verizon, or generally Unlock are the best ones to get because you can switch between carriers. They tend to cost a little bit more, but I recommend Unlock ones. And also you want to make sure that the seller provides at least a 30-day return policy. Now on eBay, pretty much most of your purchases backed by eBay's guarantee, but always good to have a seller that's willing to take a return in case you don't like it. So as you can see here, I'm trying to go through the setup process. I'm not going to set anything up, but of course when you buy it, you're going to want to set everything up to make sure everything works. And as you can see here, you can create a new Apple ID or sign into existing one. I'm simply not setting it up just so I can get to the main screen to take a look at other things you want to test after you get the phone, right? So you can set up cellular, all of this, or you can pretty much restore from a backup if you have a previous iPhone as well. Make sure you guys check out our other video on how to do that. So as you can see here, I got to the main screen without any issues here. I want to start testing out things like the buttons to to make sure they work. As you can see, volume up and down, silent button. Make sure the lock button works. You're going to make sure, the screen is working all around, touch around everywhere here. Make sure that works. You want to check out things like camera, right? You want to make sure the front and back camera is working. So hit continue, and then check out the back camera here, making sure that works. In the front camera, test out the microphone. If you have a SIM card, make sure you put the SIM card in, which is on your left-hand side. If you want to know how to do that, make sure to check out a video on how you'll take a SIM ejector tool, put it in, and put the SIM card in, which we show another video, which takes a little bit of time. But besides that, you want to check out things like your voice memo to make sure the mic is working. So if I go, hello, 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 it's a good way to making sure my speakers and the mic is working. I put the volume up, so all that. And then the other thing you also want to check out is the battery health. So if I click on that, 88%. Now you might be wondering if 88% is good. Well, generally, because it's a used phone, its original battery, 88 is kind of the average you're going to get around that mark for the iPhone 12, because this phone has been around. Sometimes you can get phones that are in the 90%, but generally Apple recommends 80% or more is generally good, but lower than that, it's kind of where you might want to, if you bought one, you might want to consider replacing battery or check it out, see how it goes. So 88% now. Again, I mentioned this was only $336 compared to on Apple's site, which you're going to pay close to for this one, I believe $599 plus tax at the time of recording, so almost half the cost that you would pay. And this is 128 gig, more than the base 64 gig model, so which is good. And then it is the unlocked version. So that's it for this review of the iPhone 12 here. I think it's a decent phone. Again, the battery life could be a little bit better for the price. We're not going to complain here too much about it, but the front screen looks good overall. I'm going to connect to a charger, make sure it charges as well. But that's how you go about buying phones from eBay. Again, make sure you look at the seller's rating, make sure you read the description, make sure you buy it for the carrier so that it will work, or get unlocked one. Also, make sure the seller has return policy, which is probably the most important thing, because let's say I didn't like the phone, I can return it, and generally they'll give you a label. You can return it for free and get your money back. And even if you have issues with it, you can ask eBay to help, because they also protect buyers as well. So hopefully you guys found this video helpful. If so, please make sure to like and subscribe button, and we're going to be doing a lot more of these videos, so hit that subscribe button. Thanks for watching, guys. See you guys next time.